You ever been at the bottom so long that you feel like now it feels like home? Let's talk about this, man. Peace, fighters. What's going on, fighters? Welcome to Next Round. I'm Anthony. Thanks a lot for rocking with me again. And y'all, we're going to get straight into this, man. We're going to be talking about when your bottom is your cell. Oof. When your bottom is your cell. And I know almost every single man on this planet knows what I'm talking about, where it just seems like you were at the highest of all heights, and out of nowhere, you're now at the lowest of lows. And some of you right now, you're dealing with the lowest of lows, whether due to economy or whether it's due to emotional things or mental things that are happening right now that you are at the very bottom. And so, gentlemen, what I want to get at you on is that when you're at the bottom, we tend to get very comfortable there. Very comfortable. And I mean, straight, we got a bed, we got a table and everything, because it's like, I've been here too long. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Every man will hit a bottom. It can be various bottoms. Some guys, their bottom is physical. Like, there was a time that you was this strong dude who was benching this, lifting that. Now you let yourself go, or you got sick and you lost or gained more weight than anything, and now you're trying to get yourself back. But even though you would like to get yourself back, your bottom right now is you packed on a lot of pounds, or you lost a lot of weight. And you're wondering, like, man, it'd be great to get back to what I used to be. Or you was that guy, had that corner office overlooking the city. Beautiful. You had your picture with you, your family, or maybe you had the picture of your dream car that you was posed next to it, and they say, hey man, Steve, can we talk to you for a moment? Hey man, listen, we just want to let you know we're letting you go, and we thank you for everything. Now, Steve, you're out of a job. Or there's some of you right now, you got word that you're about to go into divorce court, or there's some of you who've been through divorce court, and the judge handed down whatever was the final agreement or the final understanding between you and your ex-spouse. She's getting this, she's getting that, she's getting, while you have to now pick up the pieces. And I'm talking to the guys out there where you kept everything clean. You didn't step out or anything, but you kept everything clean, and you just heard, I'm not happy. And so it's now over. And then now here you are. Came from this dope house in this nice neighborhood, and you're now living in an apartment, 1-bedroom hovel in a risky part of town, because this is the only way you're going to try to get yourself back. And so it is here, y'all, as I mentioned those things. There's other scenarios, but these are more common with us men. But in those scenarios, this is where we as men, when we hit our bottom, some of us, or many of us, get way too comfortable. You got way too comfortable when you were failing classes. You got way too comfortable when you were now looking at academic probation. You got way too comfortable when they started to demote you one demotion after another, and you were cool with it. You got way too comfortable when you was getting write-ups for being late. Well, they ain't firing me yet, but you got to be smart. It's just a matter of time. You were comfortable. You were comfortable with doing bare minimum of life and giving bare minimum in life. And so now you're at the bottom, that it has become home to you. That, as I said before, you got a bed, you got a table. And then there's a few of you who put up a little bit more. You got posters and everything in your bottom. And so your bottom has become your cell. I was reading this story on an actor. Some of y'all may know him. He was from back in the day. Charles S. Dutton. He was from the show Rock. And anybody remember him? He had the milk dud head, but he had a commanding presence, commanding voice. And you like, listen, he was a physical actor. Physical. He was a physical guy. And if you ever read about his life, he was locked up, ran with the Grand Crew. He was locked up and everything. He did 10 years out there in the Baltimore area prison. Now, when they asked him what got you through, because he did his 10 years, and he said, they asked him, what got you through? He said, honestly, it was just the fact that I did something that the others never did. What the other prisoners did was that he said all of them had their cells decorated. They had pictures, they had calendars, they had all these things in their cell. He said, me, I didn't have nothing on my walls because I knew this was going to be temporary. I knew I was not going to be here long. And that's where it hit me. I was like, man, that's what many of us do. We decorate our bottoms. We decorate our bottom. We decorate our cell that we're in at the moment. We decorate the dark time. We decorate it. And we're cool with it. Hey, it ain't nothing wrong that I got this little picture of what life used to be like. There's nothing wrong that I got this picture that, hey, you know what? I remember when I was having fun in the club and I was popping bottles with friends. Hey, it is nothing wrong that I remember when I had the baddest honey on my arm. It was cool when I had 3 honeys around me. It felt good. But what you are missing, fellas, is that you're decorating it. You put the memories of your first girlfriend, second girlfriend, your third girlfriend, your girl from high school, all these girls that you got up. You go back to when you drove the first dope car you ever had, the second and the third. You're remembering all that. You're decorating it. So as you're watching these pictures, and as I was thinking about Mr. Dutton when he said that, I said, man, when we look at these pictures, the inmates, when they look at those pictures, they don't see it as anything getting them out. Now, for them, they see it as bet. I'm just looking at these pictures because just to be my happy place. Great, it is their happy place. But then it becomes more than their happy place. It becomes their place of straight reprieve, and they don't even notice it. But Mr. Dutton said, this was not going to be my forever. This ain't gonna be my forever. Now, don't get me wrong. Those of those who are doing, I don't know, over 100 years, or they're doing life, there's nothing more that can happen there unless some God-given miracle, somebody decides to fight on your behalf and get you off. Cool. That's different. But I'm talking about those of you who figuratively are decorating your cell. You're in depression. You've decorated it. And what do I mean by you decorate your bottom or your cell of depression? Meaning that you wallow in it. You love it. Yeah, I'm depressed. Who cares? Yeah, I'm not in a good space. Who cares? And you sit there and you blame everybody, but you're not understanding. Hold up. You're decorating your cell. Let me help you out some more. That job you hate, sir. You hate that job. You get up every day grumbling that you got to go to that job. And when you walk through that door and go up those stairs or go up the elevator to go to that job, you're like, this crap again. But how would I know? I wouldn't know that you hate that job. You want to know why? Because your desk, your cubicle is posted up with everything. You got all the pictures from 2 office Christmas parties, 4 office Christmas parties ago. You got all the pics from when you went to Cancun, you went to the DR, you went to the PR, you went here, you went there. You got everything lined up in your cubicle or in your office. But you're saying in your heart of hearts, I hate it here. This is hell. Nobody would know that it's hell because it looks good. You Martha Stewart your hell. You Martha Stewart it. So now you decorated it up too well. We look like, you're looking pretty good here. So how long? How long are you going to keep decorating your cell? And here's the better question. Why are you decorating your cell? Tell you this. When I was living in an apartment that I could not stand, it was okay in the beginning, but As time progressed, it was turning to be a nightmare. Some neighbors were cool, but others, you're like, why did they give y'all an apartment? How is this even possible? And when I was in this place, because I was trying to build up myself, one thing I did not do, I did not decorate my apartment. I didn't decorate it a lot. I just put like a bookshelf and my TV. But I didn't have no dining room set. I didn't have this. I didn't have a whole bunch of pictures on the wall. Nope. Because I said, I want to get out of here. I have to be here for the moment to build up myself. But you better believe I'm getting out of here. I'm not going to be here long. And there's some of you right now who are living in places where you're like, I don't know why I'm here. Even if you're living in a great space, you're living in a big, nice house in a nice neighborhood, this is still hell to you because you're like, wait a minute, I got all this house, I'm paying all this crazy taxes on it, I can barely afford it. This is hell. This is hell. So, how long do you plan on staying in hell? How long do you plan on staying at the bottom? You better believe, fellas, that there's men out there right now who are living in what you will consider heaven. They consider that hell. 3-4 cars in the garage, and they're like, nah, this is hell, man. This ain't what you think. But it's decorated. Those 3-4 cars are decorations. Their man cave that looks so dope, so beautiful, decorations of the bottom. That's all it is. But then there's a few who say, nah, I got the house because I thought this was what I was supposed to do. I got in this nice neighborhood because I was supposed to do this, but then this ain't it. I'm living amongst a bunch of fake people. They don't say hi to me, or I smile at them. They don't smile back. I'm in this nice home with my family. However, it's barely keeping us together. We're going at each other. So what is this supposed to do? Yeah, it'd be better if I downsize to something smaller. So I'm not putting no more pictures up. I'm not buying new furniture. I'm not buying another dining set that we had to replace every 4 years. No. If it ain't broke, I ain't replacing it. Because I'm not decorating my bottom. So, what's your bottom right now that you're decorating? Is it a harmful addiction that you're decorating? Yes, you can decorate addictions. So where's your bottom? What is it that you're decorating right now because you don't see yourself out of it? That's the only reason why you decorate it. Because you don't see a way out from the bottom. You don't see a way out from the cell. And the more and more you decorate it, the more and more the bottom, the cell, is going to feel like home. Fellas, thanks a lot for rocking with me. Grateful to have you. And go ahead and check out some more episodes of Next Round. And like I will always tell you, whether you win or lose, the fight is never over. It is only the next round. Stop decorating your cell. I'll check you on the next one, y'all.